All right, we're back. Gonna do Little Elephant Head. It's that spot right there. There are a couple ways to get up there. I've hiked this thing multiple times. I don't always activate when I'm here, but I have hiked up it. I go up that side, but the way to get to the top is around the back. So that's the way we're gonna go today, because I'm in the mood for some code. So anyway, we'll hike this Slavin trailhead up. It will fork in the road. You'll come to, there's a catch basin that waters the wildlife out here. We'll get to that and we'll split off the trail. So right there you can see there's your first fork. You want to stay to the right when you come up, because the one we're going to is there, not there. This takes you up around the backside there. So you want to stick to the right on your first fork. So there's Little Elephant Head. And for those of you that know southern Arizona, I don't know how far it is, but over in Santa Cruz County, Rio Rico area, in a area called Elephant Head, just sort of south of Green Valley, there's Elephant Head. Looks very similar, like the profile of an elephant. So almost midway between these two, you're going to see this path will continue to go east. It's going to split and go in the middle. This is the way that we want to go. You'll see this great big, I don't know what kind of tree, that's walnut tree, whatever. We're going to go this way, heading north. And this trail isn't as well worn as that one, and it comes and goes through here. You'll pick it up, it'll disappear. And right up over there, maybe 50 yards from here, there's a catch basin. It's fenced in, it's for the wildlife. See, game water, little Texas gate or Arizona gate, whatever you want to call it. That's where we're heading. There's the basin itself. It's got a monitoring station. So for now I've lost the trail, so we're just sort of hiking through. You want to watch, these are just mesquites. They got thorns, they'll poke you, but these, they hook into you and they're very unpleasant, so got quite a few of those. Also, even though it's November, remember, snakes are out year-round. They don't hibernate, they just become less active. I've seen snakes out in the snow. So even though we lost that trail, we're going to split in between that little dip or saddle between these two, and we're going to go around the back. You know, it's something when you're choosing to get stuck by the mesquite rather than something else. That says a lot. Right, we're at the back side of the mountain. I'm gonna break off the trail and I'm gonna start my way up or over to the mountain here. The trail goes down around. I've never followed it the whole way. I'm not gonna do it today. So we'll just head up to the backside through all the snakes in the grass. All right, there is where we're heading. We're gonna work our way up over into the crevices and up. I'm gonna go this way rather than climb up that way. Whew, here we go. Getting there. It's fairly steep. It's been 10 years since I've been on this side, so I'm a bit gassed. So hopefully it goes without a hitch. Pretty steep all the way up there with the sun in my eyes. So we'll see how it goes. Well, getting close. This, not for the faint of heart. Yeah, it's definitely different going down than going up. I'm gassed. It's pretty steep, but a little ways to go and we're there. Well, here we are. I don't know if you call it a saddle, but we're in between these two tiny little cusps of a peak here. I'm just going up and around that corner and heading up. Whew! A lot harder than 10 years ago. Okay, so as long as my face isn't reflected in there, you can see I'm in the very top ring here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up and activate. Yeah, so you want to come up the back way. You're in the midst of a bunch of, you know, these giant rocks, but shows you I'm right there. So I'm going to go ahead and set up and activate. All right, so we're at W7A CO-115, which is Little Elephant Head here in Cochise County. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves set up. All right, last time I forgot to plug my power in as well, so let's... Okay, so we're gonna spot ourselves and see what we got here. All right, let me get my spots going here. All right, let's move her up a band. This key is pissing me off to no end. All right, move up a band. Yeah, maybe somebody else was on this frequency. I'm gonna drop down a little bit here because I want to get. I don't want to be bleeding into these guys. All right, let's bump her up. VI, okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call her a day today. It's getting windy. I've had enough, so I will call it a day and pack up. I'm gonna head back down, and you know, some of those spots that seem sketchy coming up are gonna really seem sketchy going back down. So anyway, we're gonna I'm gonna head back down from here and hopefully we survive. I got the camera to log any of the Homer Simpson type hill bouncing I might be doing, but hopefully, well, I'm banking on that not happening. So yeah, we're looking okay. I just have to get 100 yards and hopefully I don't do that 100 the hard way. So from where I'm at, I want to be on that side of the mountain, so it's going to be the south side of the mountain. So I'm going to just slowly work my way so I can get in between there and get my way out, almost down to the bottom there. Just have to be careful, you know. I tend to be stupid on the last parts of these things, and that's where I end up getting hurt. So we'll stay off of the rock faces, just try to work our way down. Anyway, heading down and over. I'm coming around the south side of the mountain here. You can see the other hill there. I don't know what that is. Jeep's on the other side of it. I'm going to be walking back this way until I get out of these and get into the flats. And I think there's a bunch of rock face here. I'm just going to head down this way and go across. So I think that path or trail is right there. So that's where we're heading. Up on the backside was where I was up there, and heading down south. I'm gonna, like I said, that trail goes on and off through here. If you can see it in varying degrees, but I'm just mostly gonna head back that way. That ought to get me where I need to be, or will get me where I need to be. Whew. Oh, look, speak of the trail, here it is. So just follow that as best I can and we're done. Get the catchment basin. They call it, I forget what type of tank they call these, but that's a wrap for this SOTA.